Yep. Eagles wear boxes. You know what's up. Yep. Make sure this thing is not too sensitive. You know, thing gets crazy. Hold on a second. Hold on just 1 second. I don't know what happened. What happened? Yeah. I don't know what's wrong with my eyes, man. My eyes be acting crazy sometimes. I don't get it. I do not get it, man. You never known eyes like this, man. Like mine. Never. Never known eyes like this. What's this? Drop some medicine. Had to pick it up. Um, yeah, we're gonna talk about it a little bit today, man. I don't know. I'm kind of not feeling as great. I should feel better, but I'm not feeling that good. All of it because if the news is true, I don't know, man. I heard that Marvin Hagler passed away. I'm like, for how? What? What happened? What? How? He always been like my strongest fighter, just like the strongest person, man. I don't know. I don't get it, man. I just did an interview not too long ago, man. But this is how life is, man. You lay down and that's your last breath, you know. You're out of here. Yeah. I was talking about my ears. I mean my my eyes. I'm like, man, they're so. It's weird because my eyes are so strong sometimes, like like super strong. Like I think that I'm having a day like that today. Even though I got like to tone down. These are supposed to help me see or whatever, you know, to have like a little bit of a tint on them, whatever. But I can't see nothing with them today. And when I'm taking them off, everything just comes right at me like, you know, everything is huge today. I don't know. So that's what I'm saying. That's weird eyesight. Eyesight to where it's like, let's say for instance, you're holding a magnifying glass, looking at something, and you take the magnifying glass away and you see better. It's like, why? That's kind of weird, right? You're not supposed to see better without the magnifying glass because that's what it's for. It's to magnify. But that's how my eyes act that way sometimes. You know, I can't complain about that though, because you complain when you don't see, but when you see, you shouldn't really complain. I don't know if you guys heard about that though, about Hagler passing or whatever. But yeah. Much condolences goes out to his wife, you know, and if he has children, I don't know if he has children or not, but much condolences goes out to his wife. I guess he has a married Italian woman. Yeah, I don't know too much about their marital status like that. I don't know about their home and nothing like that. I just know that he was probably he's the greatest fighter, one of the greatest fighters, man. He might even be my top. Yeah, might even be top. But we have to get there because today, as you see, I got a few pictures up here, and I'm in the midst of them. Ali's on top. We got Ken Norton up there, Jack Johnson, Foreman. You know, and hopefully we'll get you guys to come in today. I'm just sitting here waiting for my watchers to come in here. I know I got a couple of thumbs up and stuff already, but I'm just waiting for my watchers to get up in here. I call them watchers, my web watchers. That y'all get on up in here with the Eagles web. so we can get on with this discussion or these discussions and stuff. I know you. I can always count on them. They're gonna be here. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. If you knew and you think nobody's gonna come in, don't worry about it. They'll be up in here. They'll be up in here, starting trouble. Speaking of trouble, my little brother up in here, Kill Coles, is up in here, ready to start trouble. Always ready. Always got his hands up good, ready to go. Ready to start some trouble. Yeah, Eagle putting on lotion on film, on live. Yeah, I went to go get my car washed the other day, man. I was like, and this guy was like, 'cause we always give a fist pound before I go into the car wash, man. This dude talking about he's mentioning something about lotion. Yeah, I got to get that lotion on. I'm like, wait, what are you trying to say, man? I'm like, because before I leave the house, man, I got to make sure that the knuckles, if nothing else, even if I cover up the legs and everything else, I got to make sure that the knuckles, the hands. I don't care about the palms. I don't care. You got to have rough, man hands, but you got to have rough man hands. But on the outside, no. On the outside, no. Nobody's looking forward to you having rough man hands. On the outside, you got to do something, man. You got to do something with them shits. You got to put something on them you got to do something. You can't just let them, let them stay alligatory. Is that a word? Alligator-like. But anyway, salute to Gil Coles out there. Yeah. You can't let them stay like an alligator. Shoot. See you later. If you got that gator on your skin. If you got that gator on your skin, she ain't gonna come in. She ain't gonna let you in. She like, what kind of hands you shaking? Only shaking. That's embarrassing, man. Especially, I mean, to me it's embarrassing. I don't care. People say, shit. They invented lotion, right? We don't have the regular soap. Who knows which herbs you're supposed to actually soak in? Like, get the tub of water, and the tub is not like the tub that we have now. The tub used to be a mineral tub. So when you got a mineral tub and you're in there soaking in a mineral tub, of course everything is going to come to life the right way, You're going to get all the nutrients that you need, through the skin and everything else. But now I don't know what it is with that water, man. You can sit in the water for you take a shower or sit in the water for a couple of minutes and everything get wrinkly. Your skin's all wrinkled. Why is my skin wrinkling up so quick? It's like, I don't know, it's like a reaction to your, like your skin is reacting to the water. I don't know, somehow you know the scientific thing about it. Let me know. Why is your skin wrinkled up so quick now? You just wash your hands up. Oh, man, I don't even want to hear that Benavides ain't playing no game. Y'all too stuck on this guy, man. And I'm going to tell you, man, that, you can get mad at me if you want to. I'm not even on that yet. I'm going to talk about him, but I'm just saying, I'm not even on that yet. He didn't even stop the dude, man. They stopped the fight. He was not going to stop him. The ref gave him a stoppage. That's one of the rare cases where the ref just give you a stoppage. He was a better technician in that fight. That was one of those things where style don't really make a fight, and that's what it was. It's just the style just didn't really make a fight. His style of and it wasn't just only his style. A lot of things he does bad. A lot of things. He loads up with his shots slow. When he gets those hands moving, he's quick. When he's doing that little shoe shine shit, but it ain't no power. Even if you listen to what Ellis said he didn't have no power. He said he don't hit hard. He said he's not hurting him. He said he's not even hurting me. He don't hit hard. They didn't want him to take all them shots to the head, but he said he's not even hurting them. He didn't stagger him one time, nothing. You said he ain't playing, but he ain't staggering nobody. I'm going to tell you what, if you're going to say somebody ain't playing, Tank Davis ain't playing. I'm just saying, Tank Davis ain't playing. Benavides, to me, still playing. He was in shape. He came in at the limit. He came in on weight. It was a bad matchup. But the guy, Okay, you said, and then right after you said Charlo need to watch his mouth then. Well, Benavidez need to watch his mouth. He's supposed to knock this guy out in before 6. And he didn't even get a knockout. They blessed him up. I'm going to tell you right now that they blessed him up with the TKO. The guy's corner just didn't want him taking all the punishment. He said, no, you just take, they knew it was a bad matchup. He said he's just like, he's just getting more shots off. If Ellis in points was busy, if he would have stayed busy like that the whole fight and he stayed out of range, because a lot of times he was fighting perfect. He was making Benavidez just throw hands and miss everything. He had to keep that up. He had to keep that kind of action going. When you got a man loading up and missing like that, you got to keep staying back. Like when he's about to fire, then you counter him. He's easy counter, easy. He's made to tailor. He's tailor-made for Charlo. You got to realize that. You probably just don't realize it. Charlo hits hard. Charlo is going to land the uppercut. Charlo is going to land the uppercut. And Charlo is just like this, the guy he just fought, Ellis. If Benavidez really don't have no power, like the guy said, he ain't hurting him. If he really don't have no power, what is he going to bring to Charlo? So you got to listen to everything. You turned it off right after the fight. You didn't listen to the guy when they say they call it corner tracks. You should listen to corner tracks. Corner tracks, the guy was saying, he said, yeah, I did good that round. I'm doing better. But he wasn't going to catch up with Benavidez because Benavidez was just busier. Whatever your opinion is on Charlo, that's what it is. If he beat Charlo, even if he can beat Charlo, whatever he does, I don't think he can. And I think that if a hard puncher that can take a punch is going to take his ass out. As long as they busy, you got to be busy with him. Because he'll load up. I'm seeing it. He's loading up shit. He's loading up from the outside. That's so dangerous. All his shots, he's loading up from the outside, man. Don't you? Somebody with somebody with a strong overhand is gonna flatten him, man. You cannot load up like that, man. I'm not impressed. I wasn't impressed with the stoppage. Even though maybe they should have just went ahead. His corner should have just said, you know what, it's just not a good matchup. And stopped it like that. If he wanted to. But if he wanted to finish, just let him finish and lose. Let him finish the fight and lose. That's it. That's all I say. Ref intervene. That's it. Ref in there intervene and messing up the damn fight program. Because he wasn't going to take him out. He couldn't take him out. He was trying his best, man. He's loading up. He must not have that much on his shots. He loading up. He like, You can hear him. He loading up. How you loading up and you ain't even rocking the guy? Give me a break, man. You loading up and you ain't even rocking the guy? It must be, you must got a little bit of cotton in your punches or something. And how many fighters is he going to be able to, he's not going to be able to load up on every fighter like that. Even if I think just watching Canelo's a bad matchup for him if he's loading up like that. Canelo's not going to let you load up and hit him. He might get some of that pity patch stuff out, but that's not going to give him a fight. It's not going to win. Yeah, but we'll get into it. We'll get into it more. But that's your opinion. And like I said, I'll respect all y'all's opinion. You guys can know it just like mine. I'm going to have my opinion. And my opinion is that he's going to get, eventually somebody's going to take him to school. Because he has a lot of flaws on his offense. They're saying how good his offense is, but he got a lot of flaws on his offense. All that loading up shit, you can't just load up like that. You said the flight security to the rescue. No, I'm not trying to rescue nobody. If you're talking about me, because anybody can fight. I don't care. Anybody can get it. They gonna end up in here anyway. I mean, now they end up in here on my side. See, on my side, I'm not gonna praise them. I leave that up to you. So on my side, I'm not praising him, but I'll let you praise him. It's he a beast and he a monster or whatever. He ain't playing no games. He's great. I'll let you beef him up. And he a native fighter, so you know what I mean? So that just goes to show you I'm not behind 100% behind natives like that. He a native fighter. A lot of people don't know he's native. He's native. That's a native fighter. A lot of fighters be in there, y'all don't even know they native. That's a native fighter. But I would like to see him clean up his. He seemed kind of respectful though. He disrespectful and respectful, but the thing about it is he needs to clean up that offense, man. Really, you cannot. He's gonna get some. I'm telling you, he's gonna get busted up with that trying to load up, trying to hurt people with the loading up. And if you loading up and ain't hurting nobody, I don't know something. I just don't. I have a problem when a fighter loads up and can't hurt you. It makes me wonder what happened with the other fights. If you load up and you can't hurt a guy, you know what I mean? You're loading up. And you're like, oh, he should have been gone. You're thinking to yourself, he should have been gone. He's letting you know his face, you got all kind of red marks on your face. He ain't really busted up or nothing. Ain't nobody's nose bleeding. Ain't nobody's eyes closed or nothing. Nothing? I mean, no kind of damages? Shit, that street fight I seen a couple of weeks ago was better than that. That little street brawl where the guy took them pieces and stuff. At least he had lumps on his head or whatever. Yeah. Well, you can see what Charlo do next. Guess what? I don't care. I don't care what any of them do. Because for me, it's just going to be a conversation. And I'm not trying to get caught up in the same conversations that a lot of these other chats is getting caught up in. Oh, now Wilder fighting. No, now he not. Joshua and look at me. Can't get my words out. And Tyson Fury. There's always something. They gonna do this. They gonna do you. You ain't gonna do she. You ain't gonna do she. None of them. Charlo ain't gonna do nothing. Benavidez ain't gonna do nothing. He tell me he gonna be ready in August. Why you gonna be ready in August? You had an easy fight, so-called easy fight. You should be ready next month. Ain't none of these throwback fighters. Ain't none of these fighters. You can't even mention them with the Ali's. You can't mention them with the Sugar Ray Robinsons. You cannot. None of them. Because they was fighting like, sometimes they had a fight like every week. Like, I got to fight this week. I got to fight next week. Get out of here with that. You talking about all the way into the fall. We not even in spring yet. You talking about the fall already. Or the end of the summer. You talking about the end of the summer when you want to get back in there. Get your ass right back in there. You got some fight. You even got Broner saying, keep me in the ring. But his language is not saying, keep me in the ring. And by the way, if you didn't notice, his jaw was loosened up. Believe it or not. Maybe that's why he was hollering about August. His jaw was loosened up. And see, you got to pay attention. I pay attention to everything. Because like people want to see, oh, was somebody hurt or whatever. I don't think he was hurt. Yes, he was hurt. His jaw was cracked. He got his jaw cracked. Believe me, he got his jaw cracked. I can tell by the way he was talking. Because his jaw was kind of sticking when he was doing the interview. Yeah. I'm talking about Benavidez. Yeah, your jaw was cracked, Benavidez. You was kind of making that kind of a popping type of sound. I can hear it when you was talking. Because your jaw kind of like sticks when you try to talk, and it makes kind of a popping sound. So you had a little bit of you got a little bit of the lockjaw on this fight. So if that means that because you took some uppercuts and you're vulnerable for uppercuts, and you will be getting uppercutted if you do fight Charlo, he is gonna land some major uppercuts on your ass, and your jaw was a little bit locked. A lot of people didn't. Like I said, a lot of people don't understand that. You got to pay attention to the fighters after the fight. Don't just look at the fight. You look at everything and listen to what the fighter's saying. The fighter know more what's going on than what you know what's going on, if he's hurt or not. The fighter know if he hurt or not. If the fighter said that this man ain't hurting me, he outboxing you though. And that was the whole problem, is that it was a bad matchup because of the busyness. Not because of the power or nothing like that, because of the busyness. Because he hit the guy with all kind of body shots. He couldn't fold him up. He couldn't fold him up, couldn't knock him down, couldn't make him take a standing. The guy never took a standing 8 count. Ellis never took a standing 8 count, and they stopped the fight. Never took one. And a lot of people think, oh, he was getting beat up real bad, Eagle. I don't know. He said he wasn't. And hit my like button, Gil. Stop shorting me on my likes, man. You always shorting me. Put my likes up there, man. Don't get me frustrated with you, man. Don't get me mad at you, son. You got to come see Eagle. Come see the web, baby. Yeah, come see the Eagle, baby. Yeah, it was decent though. I'm not gonna knock the fight. It was decent. It was just one of those one-sided kind of fights. The guy did come out. The guy did come out like pretty strong. Ellis came out pretty strong in the first round. I gave him like 2 rounds. I forgot the other one. It's either 6 or 7 I gave him. Another round he came out pretty strong. He was making Benavidez miss and stuff like that. He should a lot more stepping back. A lot more. He got to work on lateral movement. Lateral movement with range, not just lateral movement, but lateral movement with range. With, moving out the way at an angle, but moving out the way and keeping distance at the same time to keep the guy missing. And then when somebody's trying to load up, that's when you got to fire. He should have been firing when he was getting loaded up on. Yeah, when he was getting loaded up on, he should have been firing. You know what I mean? That was so slow motion. Watch it again. I'm gonna watch it again so I can make sure. You saw how fast he is, but he loading up like this. He loading up. You can see it. You know when the punch comes out. You're like, okay, 2 seconds, there's going to be a punch. Come on now. That ain't no speed. If you can count it like that, if you can calculate in your mind, like, that's not even a reflex. When you're calculating it, like, verbally, like, mentally thinking and you're calculating, here come the right. Here come the left. 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 If you can calculate it like that and actually voice it out, then that's not what they call reflexes. That's just common. Oh, there's a car coming down the street. It's going to be here in about 10 seconds. That's what that is. That's not reflexes. That's like, I can see it. That's when somebody say they can see it coming. When you can see it coming, then you don't need a reflex. You can just move. Oh, somebody throwing something. Okay, let me back up. There it go. That's the difference. Now, if something's coming fast, that's a reflex. I hope y'all understand that a little bit better. Y'all probably still don't understand it. But that's a reflex. A reflex is if I'm throwing something like that, that's a reflex. If I'm throwing something like this, that's not a reflex. That's just moving your ass out of the way. Well, okay, stick with your words, though. So if you're going to say Benavidez is going to serve Charlo an 8-piece dark, well, let's see it. I want you to have Keith serve him an 8-piece dark. Everybody else wanting to move up to 154. Let him go up there and see what he can do with Mel. See if he can serve Mel an 8-piece dark. Or will he get served a KTFO? I ain't with your foolishness today, man. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. We got to wait, though. See, I'm a waiter. See, the thing about me is I wait. That's the difference. Is I wait to see what it's going to be. Keith couldn't even serve Manny. End up getting served. Oh, Keith gonna whoop on Earl? Okay, well, I got 100 piece on that. If you can back me up, yeah. I ain't gonna do no more than that. I got 100 piece on it though. If it comes to fruition, we got to use those ifs. Yeah. Yeah, Fury cheats AJ and Wilder. Of course he cheats AJ and Wilder. Yeah, y'all people on that gypsy strap, man. They inside. They not even on the strap no more. They inside. They being kept warm by his balls. On that. Nah, I don't like cheaters. I don't like cheaters. I don't like cheaters because cheaters end careers. When Cotto got cheated, it messed his whole career up. You got other fighters coming out saying that they was cheated. And I kind of believe it. Like even when Riddick Bowe talked about it. Because Riddick Bowe don't even sound the same anymore. And he was never in like real punishing fights. If you notice that When his first, if you look at any of his fights that was punishing Galata fight, he said he probably got poisoned in that fight or something like that. But I don't know. But the fighters know more than what we know, than what we do. If it happened or if it didn't happen, they're gonna know. Sometimes it's just a damn excuse. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's an excuse, and sometimes it's not. Sometimes it can be legitimate. I'm not gonna disclaim stuff because somebody says something happened. I'm not gonna say, well, no, that didn't happen. That's not what I'm gonna do. You know what I mean? I can't do that. I have to weigh it out. Just like when you come in here saying that Benavidez ain't playing no games, I wasn't as excited about the fight as you got. As you got overexcited about, Benavidez, jumping up and down, yeah. I wasn't. I was more relaxed during that fight than most fights, because I can always relax during his fights because I'm critiquing him, like looking at him like, what is he doing that's so effective or whatever. Yeah, he got long range. He's tall. He got long reach. He was getting out jabbed at points. He was getting out countered at points. You're not ever supposed to get out countered. These fighters aren't the same, man. You never see Muhammad Ali getting out countered by somebody or out-handed. You never seen that. You never seen Sugar Ray Leonard getting out-handed like that. Somebody putting more hands on him like that. Sugar Ray Robinson, none of these fighters. Even Riddick Bowe, you never seen nobody just like outlanding him and stuff like that. Well, the Galata was just those ended in all fouls and stuff, like nothing but low blows. That's just sad. Those fights, he didn't look like himself for some reason, but he fought Holyfield like crazy, and Holyfield was fast as I don't know what. Holyfield started getting some combinations off on you and just be going to town. Once he started letting them hands go, he just let them go hard. You know, he had pretty good weight on his hands. You know what I mean? Now that's how. If you're going to dominate somebody, that's the way that you put the hands on them. The way that Holyfield did when he started getting those hands on you. So if Benavidez putting his hands on you and you ain't going nowhere, then what's good is it for him to put his hands on you? Oh, he's flurrying. Oh, look at the flurry. And everybody's getting all excited. But then the guy said he don't punch. Well, I got to agree with the fighter because the reason I got to agree with the fighter because, look, I didn't take no standing 8 counts. I didn't go down. The doctor, everybody's worried about me taking punches, but your shit you don't have cement in your hands like everybody thought you did. And maybe at 168, maybe he's not that heavy of a puncher. Maybe at 175, he'll be a heavier puncher, but maybe at 68, because I'm telling you, 68 is just not that, it's not big. For a guy if you were real big and you go down to 68, you shouldn't have too much left if you were big. The heaviest he's been is close to 260, right? And now he's down to, you think about it, that's like damn near 100 pounds ago. I mean, you're not gonna take a whole lot of strength with you. So maybe he just, all the combination, he has the tools, he can get better. So I'm not hating or nothing like that. He can get better, but I see a lot of stuff that he's not, if he fights like that with Charlo, Charlo's right, he can't beat Charlo like that. You can't slip up because Charlo's looking for mistakes. You can't. I don't know. I mean, you're making comments, but ain't none of them making no sense. You said Charlo ran his mouth and Benavidez obliged. I don't know how he obliged him. Did they street fight and Benavidez won? What happened? How did he oblige him? That's what I'm trying to figure out. How did he oblige him? Did they fight? Did they fight? If they didn't fight, then he didn't oblige him. You know what I mean? You can't oblige nobody if you didn't fight him. Oh, I see you down there, D-Lo. D-Lo up in here. Salute to D-Lo. 404 boxing, baby. He said, I'm driving, but I'm up in here. He said, salute, baby. That's right. Nah, but Benavidez, like I said, man, he can get better. He has to get better. He can't, all that loading up shit. And like I said, I'm going with Ellis. Because Ellis said that he didn't hurt him. He said he don't hit that hard. He's not hitting me, but he was hitting you. That's the whole point. And we know he did start flaring and all that, and then the ref, all that loading up shit got the ref to say, oh, you must be getting hurt. You got to be getting hurt by now. No. If somebody's landing those kind of shots, you supposed to get buckled, or if they got power, you supposed to get buckled or something. Something's supposed to happen to you. That's all I'm saying, man. There's something supposed to happen to you if you hitting somebody with that clean of shots and you loading up on every shot. Come on, you loading up on every shot and you can't even get the guy to get a standing 8 count. You said Eagles Web, you must have not heard what? I must not have heard. All I know is all these fighters is talking. I don't try to get into. I see Derek Bailey up in the house. Salute to Derek Bailey. Hit my thumbs up, because Gil shorted me, Derek Bailey. Go on and hit my thumbs up. Cause Gil in here running his mouth. You know, he started my chat off with running his mouth, you know, so I gotta get on him. But D-Lo in here, even though D-Lo driving, he ain't gonna start too much shit. He'll calm down now, though. So that's my regulator when it comes to him, is D-Lo. Because D-Lo going to just get on his boy. Yeah, he's happy today. I don't know. He probably took Keith to the dentist today, so he all happy and shit. Yeah. Okay, he said, I thought a hyperactive boxing twin said my name. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, they just mouthpieces. Them twins, man. If y'all don't know them twins by now. Them twins like to talk and keep my name out your mouth, lions on it. They like to do all that stuff, man. Y'all don't feed into that stuff, man. I'm feeding into contracts. You feel me? But you see, you're talking about conversations though. Y'all talking about conversations. I'm not really into that. I'm in the papers, man. Checks. Contracts and checks. That's what grown folks boxing is about. Grown folks boxing is not about mouthpiecing. Because we come in and do that. You know what I mean? I come in and mouthpiece to y'all. Of course. I'm going to come in here. Yeah. Oh, you know the twins be running them. You know they always been talking, man. They talk around Jacobs. They talk around Broner and them. They always talking, man. They just talk, man. They ain't gonna bust a grape, man. They not gonna do nothing to nobody, man. The only time they gonna do something to you is if you in the ring with them. And they stay in shape. So don't be thinking they out of shape. You never seen them fat. You don't never see them like weight. If you look at them, they not gonna miss weight. If you look at them twins, one thing they are dedicated to boxing. Because even when they walk around, they still be slim. They don't be blowing up to no 250 pounds and all that shit. You got to join the Fat Farm program to get the weight off. You know what I mean? But let's look into it a little bit, you know. Or should I? Or not? I don't know. We got so many sheeples and stuff, Derek. It just kills me, man. See, some people, this is what it is, man. So some people, just like you can say that, you know, a basketball player, they still talk shit about Wilt Chamberlain. And Wilt Chamberlain would have dominated in any era. See, we talk about that kind of stuff. They just don't know how tough that guy was. They didn't know that man ran the 400 meters. 400 meters. As a guy that's over 7 feet tall. They don't know that he long jumped and triple jumped. They don't know that he high jumped. They don't know that he could play volleyball. You know how agile you got to be to play volleyball? Are you guys, some people are stupid. You don't know how agile you got to be to play volleyball. Man, please. Me and my friend played basketball. And we played a little bit of volleyball. We challenged these, and this guy, he was good. Like, he could shoot his ass off. We played these two girls in volleyball one time. Man, they were set, and I think they was twins. They were sisters. And they set us up, man. They beat the shit out of us, man. We might have scored a couple just because of power and size, but they were setting us up, man. And we wasn't used to that jumping up to the net and shit, but they was faking like they'll go like that and act like they hit the ball high, and it don't go high, it goes short. And then the other one to hit it. The other one to hit it back to the other one quick, and blam, they were spiking on us and shit. And I was like, man, they was killing us. But it's just like a little fun game. But he played volleyball and all that. Point. This is my point. Is that a lot of people don't understand the athletes of past years are great athletes. If you put them in any era, they was going to be good because they was already good. They wasn't weightlifting and all that shit. They was already good. Strong. Jim Brown could have played in any era. Walter Payton could have played in any era. Barry Sanders could have played in any era. You talking about people that didn't even, that was strong as I don't know what, didn't even touch weights. Earl Campbell could have played in any era. Even O.J. Simpson could have played in any era. Because he was a sprinter also for USC. Not just number 32, the running back. You know? But a lot of people don't get that. And the reason I'm mentioning this because I'm about to kill a couple of people right now. That's why I'm mentioning this in any era. And just like people could fit in any era. You have some people that would have been good, like even as a slave, they would have been great. As a Yasser Boss guy, they would have been that guy to go to. I'm not naming anybody in particular, but they would have been that guy to go to. And you got some people that wouldn't have fit in. Now, some of us don't fit in. Now, we'll fit in one way, like athletically, we can fit in. But certain ways we don't fit in because we're not the mainstream. You know what I mean? So we're not going to fit in. We're not going to fit in just because somebody say something. Like, far as like this whole corona thing, I don't fit in. And I know a lot of people fit in. As far as like the whole system, like the New Year's and stuff. Somebody just wished everybody a happy New Year's the other day. And that was the Hebrews. The Hebrews was wishing everybody, a happy New Year. I understand that. I wished everybody a happy New Year on, I think it was Friday. Because that was New Year's for me, maybe a day before their New Year's. A day or two before their New Year's. And now we done jump forward in time. How you jump forward in time? That's time travel right there. I went a whole hour ahead. So I jumped straight ahead. But what I'm saying is, see, some people fit in. Like you could fit into a slave mentality or mind. Somebody can just tell you something and have mind control over you real easily. I don't fit into that shit. I go back to what the ancestors said. When you think that they was incorrect, they were correct. With their ideology and stuff, they was actually correct. The mapping of the stars, they already had all that stuff down. They had everything down. They had the days down and everything else. They knew when to harvest and all that. But today, people don't, like I said, you get so confused, you forget where you park your damn car at a mall. You know what I mean? But then you trying to explain something to somebody else, trying to make somebody believe something else. Because some people fit in. I don't fit into the norm. You guys already know I'm an ancient spirit, man. I told y'all, man, I don't fit in. I don't fit in. So a lot of times some stuff you'll hear from me is going to go over your head. Because I don't fit in like that. I fit in. I was in the military and all that. Yeah, I did my time in the military. Yeah, but after a while, I knew I didn't fit in. You could pretend to fit in. You got some people that, a wise person can fit in because they'll just do it. Yep. And I used to hear them when I was growing up, because the wise people in the family would comply and go to work and take the bullshit to get home and then call this MF a MF once they got home. They'd be like, I'm so tired of this MF doing this at work and doing this and cheesing. And, that'd be a whole dinner conversation about what some oppressors have done to you. You see what I mean? That's what I'm saying. But some of y'all fit into that. Some of y'all could fit in to any era. As long as somebody was in charge of you, you could fit in. As long as somebody gave you the right sentence, somebody said something to you, and you could fit into that slave mentality and everything else, you'll fit right in there. As long as somebody's told you something, the sky is falling. Yeah, oh, yeah, it is. You got to put up a certain roof or something. You'll believe that shit. Now, I'm going to tell you one thing about the sky. The sky can fall. And a lot of y'all, you crazy. Yeah, okay. Let me be crazy. Like I said, I think about it. I'll see you down there, Derek, though. Michael Johnson's Boxer Talking More is up in here. He's probably gone already, but I'll salute to him. He be gone. I'll be talking to his ass. He's out of here. But Derek Bay says, salute the Eagles way of boxing. That's right. Yeah. Eagles way of you. Okay, yeah. I know. I don't keep up with no little feuds and all that. Because like I said, what I'm interested in, Derek Bailey, I'm trying to show you something that it's papers, baby. So I got some papers here. Got something that ain't going. ain't gonna discriminate or something like that. But anyway, yeah, this is a paper. This ain't showing much. There's a little tag on this one. That's what I'm interested in. Just pretend this is a contract. That's what I'm interested in. All the conversation and playing games and all that, getting people all hype. I'm not one of these little youngsters that get hype over everything. Oh yeah, you heard what he said? Ooh, it's gonna be good, and it's not even gonna be a fight. Got us thinking it's gonna be a fight. Yeah, Andrade said they won't bruise a grape. Yep. That's what I'm saying. If you just talking and stuff, if you just talking, that's all they do is talk, man. But they'll fight your ass. Don't get it twisted. Don't think that he gonna get that. Even Andre, don't think that you gonna get in there and just beat him up. You ain't. No, yeah. I heard some stories, D-Lo, when you said Wood was pretty strong too, or so I read. Yeah, he's real strong. Yeah, he used to say what he used to do. He used to bench press over 400 pounds just raw, just like never touching the bench. That a guy like that, he got that. That's what you call giant strength. He had that giant strength. And just like a lot of people think that, like I said, you think that like that professional wrestling, you think a lot of people think that was fake. Nah, shit wasn't fake. It was scripted. I mean, they had it to where certain people, they said, well, they could ask or pay you enough money to let you win. Just like I said, when they had that giant in there, could nobody ever beat that giant? And I just heard Tony Atlas say that one time. He said he went in, he put a drop kick on that giant. He said he knew he was gonna take. He said all he did was bounce off. And then the giant said, he said, "What are you doing?" He asked him what he was doing. He said, "Oh, I was just trying to, try to take you down." And the giant told him, he said, "Don't." He said, "Okay, well, just don't do that shit again." And he just let you know that's how strong he was. He said, "Yeah, I saw him." He said, "I saw him pick up a car and turn it over." Anybody who can pick up a car ain't somebody that you mess with. I don't care what your skills is like. I don't care what kind of skills you got. You don't mess with somebody that got that kind of strength, because they could never touch you. Once they touch you, it's all over with. Like I said, I had a cousin like that, man. I know I'm strong, but I got a cousin. He touch you, and you just feel like when you hug him or something, it feels like you touching on a bear or something. It's like, damn, he's like, he just probably don't even know his own strength. I said, damn, he just like can just crush, just crush like bricks in his bare hands and shit. People with that kind of strength, you don't want to mess with them. I'm just saying. Yeah, but he's strong. At D-Lo, he said Marcelo acting like Mikey right now, but is he willing to fight though? I don't know, because that's your conversation, Gil. That's one of you. If you caught up in that, that's what you caught up in. You say, what is you talking about? If I'm saying that everything I say is not going to be for everybody. Some of the stuff I talk about go over people's head. Yeah. Yeah, Derek Bailey said, yeah, I knew I was only doing 4 years. That's it. See, Derek Bailey, conversation, I can hold many conversations all at once. That's my versatility, but a lot of people can't see that when they come in here. I think you get it, D-Lo get it. But a lot of people just don't get it. I hold more than one conversation here. It's nothing personal, so don't get mad or nothing like that. Don't get all my feelings. Don't get into your feelings and stuff. Yeah. Okay, Michael Johnson, Michael Talk said, I caught a sailor saying fucking, anger at the quarterdeck, and he just got a slap on the wrist. Well, that's gonna happen. That's gonna happen. That's what happens in life. That's what I'm saying. That's the kind of shit that happens in life. But see, our conversation. Now we can bring it out in the open in here. And y'all smash my thumbs up. But anyway, we can bring it out in the open here. But what happens if we bring it out in the open here? It's just in the open here. But other places is going to hide it. Oh, don't talk like that. They hate speech or something. No, it's not hate speech. This is conversation. That's why I always mark it's not for kids. Because it's not for kids. Because kids will come in here and say something wrong or something like that. Or it's not for their ears or whatever. So it's better that they just stay out of here. It's better because they're going to get timed out anyway, or they're going to get blocked or something if they come in here just running their mouth. But I'm listening to fighters when fighters, if you had a fight and you're actually in the ring, then I'm listening to you. But I can suspect a lot of stuff is bullshit. There's like, who believed Khan when he pretended like he got hit like so low or whatever, or like when when that punch took him out the fight? Who actually believed Khan? Amir Khan, who believed it? Which one of y'all believed him? And that was during a fight. You feel me? Who believes that Broner really believes? Well, he might be delusional in this case. But see, Broner is an exception, but I'll still bring him up. Did he actually dominate? Broner actually dominated his last fight. Who actually believes that? That he believes that? You know what I mean? If he believes that, think about it. Do you believe that Broner really believes that he did such a great job in that last fight? He got mad at Farhood. He got mad at him. But did he do just that great? Was that like a special performance? I don't think so. But anyway, today also that we are doing the boats. If you know we're doing the boats, is the boats, BOATS, the best of all times in the heavyweight division. We're doing that today. So I need at least, once we get there, I need at least 3 of your boats. Your boats. I need 3 from everybody. That means everybody. ERBODY. Everybody. That means because everybody's included. Even if you're visiting, you still included with this. We're doing the best of all time heavyweight boxers. And we're gonna put our list together. And we're gonna narrow this whole thing down. I think right now, we're up to 4 or 5 divisions we did. I think this is our fifth division that we did. I believe so. I believe this is our 5th division that we did. We'll do another one. I said, where are we at now? We welter, light. I don't know if we did light. Did we do light? We did feather. Did we do light? Y'all let me know if we did light. I can't even remember if we did light. I know we did light heavyweight. We did middleweight, welterweight. We did featherweight. We did flyweight. Now we're doing heavyweight. Okay, so maybe this is 6. I thought we did light. I gotta recheck just to make sure. So I gotta go back. Those are 3 good ones right there. Yeah, look at Michael Johnson boxing talk. He said, folks, that big. He said, you got to hit with that fire stick. Yeah, you got to do something. I'm telling you, you're just killing yourself. I'm talking about, but see, when I was talking about that Michael Johnson boxing talking more, when I was talking about like Andre, like the giant, like the rest of real giant. See, people like that, man, somebody with that kind of power, I don't care how brave you are, you're going to get killed. There's bravery. You could be brave, but why kill yourself in front of everybody? Or why just get killed? He was brave. No. That's not what brave is. Brave is fighting because you have to fight for your family or something. That's brave. Brave is not just going out there getting your ass killed over some dumb shit. Just because you say something stupid like, I ain't scared of nobody. So you take your ass over to him and you ain't scared of nobody. Boy, he gonna take your ass, he gonna throw you in the car and then crush your whole car where you can't open your doors. Shut your stupid ass up. You know what I mean? I always respect people with that with the crazy ass power like that. I always respect people like that. Like, God dang, dude, that's just too much. How you got that kind of power? Like, I got moving power. Like, I can move like shit that can't be moved. That's my power. My power was never like, I mean, I lift heavy and all that. You know, I bench press over 500 pounds and all that in squat. I don't know what my max on squat, but pretty heavy squats and deadlifts and all that shit. But that wasn't even my power though. That was just weightlifting power. My power was like moving shit. I can move shit that nobody else can move. I see you out there, y'all sir. Salute to y'all sir out there. Hit my thumbs up, y'all sir. Dragging your ass in here this late. But that was my whole thing, was just moving shit. I could move shit that people just couldn't move. Like, yeah, move this. Oh, somebody came in and hit me with the thumbs down. Y'all, sir, you came in and hit me with the thumbs down, man. I had 6 when you got here. Now I got 7, but one of them is down. Gil Coles wouldn't change his shit. Coles changed his thumbs up to a thumbs down. Ain't that dirty, Derek? He dirty. Him or Yasser, one of them. I put it on them. Yeah, but Johnson, Holmes, Ali. I like the choice. I like Holmes. Holmes was bigger than Holmes really was. There we go. There's another. That's a good choice. I mean, far as like, if you're looking at the best of all time in heavyweights, if you throw Larry Holmes in and you're throwing a controversial, you might as well throw, and I don't even know why nobody even put James Toney so far. We'll get to it. Those kind of fighters like the James Toneys and the Holmes, Holmes really got, I think his comment, does anybody remember his comment? Does anybody remember Holmes' comment? I'm going to give it to you guys first. Oh, yeah, I heard about that D-Lo. He said Andre used to wrestle drunk. He said he pooped on Bad News Brown at an event in Mexico. Yeah, they used to, all of them used to hang out. I was listening to, I don't know. It was an interview, and it was one of the guys, I can't remember. They was driving Andre and then was driving to an event, and they said they used to drink like fifths. They would drink like Andre would drink like 2/5, like before he wrestled or something sometime, or during the event. He didn't give a shit. Because that would slow him down a little bit and keep him from hurting somebody. Damn. There you go. Derek Bailey there you go. And Derek Bailey got it. See, I was waiting for somebody to put it up. Like I said, I give you guys a chance to put it up. I just want to see where you guys' knowledge was, and you guys know what's up. Y'all sure said mine is a thumbs up. He's laughing out loud. He said I threw a truck over the other day. Damn. Well, you was that strong, Derek. I ain't mess. Don't y'all F with Derek, man. Derek picking up trucks and shit. I can lift up stuff like that, but I don't like lifting the shit because I had a bad accident when I was a youngster with a log because we picked up this log and everybody let me keep it and it kind of twisted my spine a little bit. I was still holding the log. Everybody let it go. It was actually, when I say log, it was a tree. And we had a big ass tree up in the air and everybody they let go of the shit. And I was in the middle and they let me hold it. So I was holding it up. But I held that shit up. That shit was up off the ground. It messed me up though. But yeah, shit. Derek Bailey got that kind of strength. Shit. F that, man. See. I'm going to time your ass out, Gil. Keep it up. He talking about Eagles Web, three picks of Ortiz, Marciano, and Ortiz. I was going to ask anybody. So that was a question, though, Gil. I was going to ask somebody if they actually had. Don't get shy and scared and shit because Gil said what he said. Do not get shy and scared because Gil said what he said. But if anybody has Marciano, put it down. If you have Marciano, put it down. I don't even see everybody. I think I missed D-Lo. No, okay, D-Lo had Ali, Bo. Okay, D-Lo got Ali, Bo, and Lewis. Okay, and there's somebody else. Ali, Holmes, and Lewis. So Ali is on there. Holmes. I got Holmes a couple times. I got Ali a couple times. I got Lewis again. Because of the errors and stuff, I'm gonna have to go with Jack Johnson because of the error. I'm gonna go with of course you always go with Ali because Ali went through shit. Those two, it's just, I don't know. You got to go with those two. And I'll stick with you guys with that on Lewis on 3. I'll stick with that. The reason I'm gonna stick with that is because a lot of people they got that patriotism real heavy in their heart, and that's why they go with Lewis. But I may have to. It's kind of like him over Holmes or Holmes over him, either one. So I had to try to keep it like that. I love Bo. Before Bo went through all the bullshit. But I heard something that I don't know where it was. I seen a feed. I don't know if it was you. D-Lo or somebody else, or I caught it on. I don't pay attention to what news media I listen to. All I do is I catch it, and yeah, somebody saying that Bo said he had took some kind of poison. You know what I mean? But if y'all considered him, y'all go ahead and put him up. So I gave you my picks right there, so y'all can just disregard the bullshit that Gil's picking up there. I didn't even have Ortiz or Marciano, but I'm not gonna say Marciano's not up in the top 10 somewhere. He got to be up in there. And I'm not gonna say that Ortiz is not up in there in the top 20 or something like that, because Ortiz is gonna probably be up in the top 20, 30. He's gonna be up in there. Oh yeah, you got that right, Derek Bailey. And see, that's another thing I was gonna say is that Derek Bailey's talking about. See, a giant, a regular man, y'all can't handle. If y'all drink 2 6-packs, you might be flat on your face. You talking about this dude used to drink like 10 6-packs, or not 10, 12 packs, and still be able to stand up. God dang, that's a giant. That's somebody you messing with that's different. That's what I'm saying. That people don't understand. You can go from air to air. Just think if somebody could wrestle your ass with 2/5 in them. You just got to remind him, hey, don't hurt me. I know, but maybe that take his strength down a little bit. I still wouldn't trust it though. With somebody that got that kind of strength, I would still trust that if he got mad at you, even with him being drunk, if you try to drive off, he'll just turn your shit over. Just turn your car over. Now you don't even have a car. You just got some upside down seats with wheels. You can't go nowhere in a car when it's upside down. Yeah. But D-Lo, yeah, they had some other wrestlers that had those kind of accidents too, because they used to go out and party together too before they even got in the wrestling matches. I think a lot of them, that was their vice. It'd make them, they would have more fun before they did the wrestling. But that whole wrestling thing, like, everybody know Mark Henry. I think everybody know Mark Henry. Mark Henry is one of the strongest guys around. And they said his career would have been a lot better. This, and I'm quoting or paraphrasing, that came from Tony Atlas. If you remember who he is, he used to be he won the USA. He's a bodybuilder, but he turned over into wrestling. But anyway, he said that Mark Henry is just a nice guy. He said he couldn't, so that's why he didn't excel as a bad guy, because it was hard for him to actually play a bad guy, because he's not a bad guy. Say he's strong as hell. He almost had to beat Michael Jordan up, and then y'all probably wouldn't have seen Michael Jordan be as dominant if they would have gotten a fight during the Olympics. That was in, what, 94? Just think about it. If he would have beat up, or 96, something like that, if he would have beat Michael Jordan up, Michael Jordan might not have been the same. He might not have been the GOAT. If Mark Henry would have got to him, he might not even been playing ball no more. But yeah, that's one of the strongest guys right there too. But he couldn't play the mean guy that good. You know what I mean? So that's why his career didn't take off like it should have. Shit, I'd have been, man, for that kind of money, I'd have been acting like I was crazy as hell. I've been biting in the glass and everything else. Shit, I cut my tongue for, what, couple of million? Yeah, I cut my tongue up a little bit. I'd have been acting crazy as hell. Breaking bottles over my head. Maybe not real, maybe not that thick shit, but I damn sure have make me some bottles. I'd be cracking bottles over my head. I'd be doing all kinds of acting all crazy shit. Yeah, I'm going to kill him too. I kill all of them. I'll be in there talking like a fool, man. Yeah, but he's just a nice guy. But it's not somebody you want to get mad at you though. See, a lot of nice temperamental guys like that, you don't want them upset. A lot of these guys today, they're not mild-mannered like that. I would say that Earl is mild-mannered. I would say that Sean Porter is kind of mild-mannered. He don't talk. He don't get into these verbal exchanges like that. But some people just bark too much, man. And they gonna get the Chihuahua shit slapped out of them too, man. Because when you're a little dog and you trying to bark like you're a big dog, you're gonna get your Chihuahua shit slapped out you, man. So stop it. Stop acting all big and bad and tough and shit. Because you get Gil all excited and he think there's a contract signed. Ain't no paperwork. If ain't no what kind of fight we gonna see, D-Lo, if it ain't no paperwork? Michael Johnson's boxing talk. What kind of fight we gonna have? What kind of fight we gonna have, Derek, if there's no paperwork? Huh? Oh, I knew about Mark Henry. Believe me, I knew about him. I was a youngster too. I seen him. He was in Sports Illustrated when he was an amateur and stuff. He was huge. Big old back. Man, he looked like I said, he looked like one of my cousins looks like that. We got a lot of people look like that. The natives, we got a lot of people look like that, man. But somebody that big, you just go to touch them. Like, man, I'm glad you my family, baby. You give him a real hug. Hey, Derek, you give him a real hug. Like, man, I'm glad you my family, baby. Yeah, much respect. Shit, yeah, much respect, man. Shit, till you opening up cans and shit without no can opener shit. Hey, Ray Robinson, don't come in here starting no shit. Ray Robinson talking about, hey, son. Don't come in here talking about no, hey, son. Salute out to Ray Robinson. Finally brought his ass in here. Salute to Ray Robinson. So how you doing? We talking about the best of all times. Huh? I put my picks. Hey, will somebody give Gil Coles my picks for the best of all times heavyweights? My 3 best of all times? Somebody give that to Gil Coles because he too much into himself to where he can't even, he can't pay attention right now. And hit my thumbs up, Ray Robinson, bringing your ass in here. And don't act like you gave me a thumbs up because you didn't. Matter of fact, my thumbs up even went down too. No hug for you. I done hugged you before, man. Get your ass out of here. I done hugged you before, man. Stop it. I'll give anybody in my chat a hug, man. A hug ain't nothing, man. A hug don't cost nothing. Huh? Stop that shit, Michael Johnson boxing talking more down at the bottom. Yeah, Ray talking about no hug. I hug anybody in my chat. I hug y'all, sir. Michael Johnson boxing talk. Derek. Even Gil Coles. But I hug Gil Coles a little bit different than I hug everybody else, though. Me and Gil Coles, if we hug, it'll be a whole different kind of hug. It's gonna be some organ moving in that hug. Yeah. 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 Okay, Gil said the Bowl's a good pick. He said, but I needed that Lennox fight. Yeah, we needed that Lennox. I really don't care because the story's coming out, and I heard that wasn't even, Bowl didn't even do that. That was Papa Smurf did that. I'm talking in boxing language, boxers like kind of / scholar language when I say Papa Smurf did that. But if Papa Smurf did that, he did it for a reason. I don't know why Papa Smurf was mad. Papa Smurf might have been mad at something. It might have had something to do with their camp, Lewis's camp. Because I'm gonna tell you one thing about Papa Smurf that I know is Papa Smurf seemed like he was not about no foolishness. I'm telling you, he was not about no foolishness. Some trainers aren't about no foolishness. They're not. They're not about the foolishness. If you're playing games and you're doing all kinds of shit, they're not about that. I'm not talking about like the Angel Garcias. The Angel Garcias, that's all they're about is drama and bullshit. But some people ain't about that. Yeah. Yeah, but Derek Bailey said, I didn't even consider Marciano. Yeah. But we didn't need to see that fight. It would have been good if we could have seen it. We couldn't see it, but that's it. Michael Johnson about talking more. He said Mark bent a damn quarter with his hands. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's that kind of power, man. Okay, Derek Bailey said, I remember Tony Atlas. Yeah, Tony Atlas. That's right. Okay, Michael Johnson boxing talking more. Again, he said Mark did World's Strongest Man with no juice and still did his thing. There you go. No juice. And you know them guys be juicing. That World's Strongest Man, you know they asses, all them fools is on juice. They too strong. They holding up buildings and shit for like, how long? How long they got to hold that building up? At least you got to hold the building up for at least a minute. You know, you got to hold the pillars and shit. They got them pillars. They got to hold out like this. They got to hold that shit up before they even mention your name. You got to hold that shit up for like, with chains and shit. You got to hold that shit up for like a minute and something, minute and a half. Man, come on, that shit, you shouldn't even be able to hold it. That shit's supposed to rip your arms off. Soon as they let them shits go, them pillars, your arms should just automatically come out of socket. How you got that kind of strength? Your arms, when you hold that kind of shit, your arms is supposed to just come straight out of socket. It's supposed to be like breaking a wishbone as soon as they let that shit go. Yeah, Mike, he said, ain't Tony Atlas that dude who like women to walk on him with high heels? Nah. His whole thing, he was used to do the Superman shit. Like he'd come in and be fighting, and it's funny because he'd do like this, like he'd blow into his thumb. He'd hold it like this. First he'd hold his chest down, then he'd just blow into his, and then pump his chest up, you know, because he's a bodybuilder, so they know how to pump their shit out. Everybody can't do that shit. You know, how to make their lats, do that little lat spread and make their chest bigger. He used to do that shit, you know. That's 80s shit. Y'all wasn't born. Y'all wasn't born yet. But Ray Robinson, hit my thumbs up. They're coming here starting talking shit to me, though. Talking about, hey, son. Derek Barry say, we not. But I'm saying, but if there ain't no paperwork, Derek and Michael, what the hell is, what are we talking about? If there ain't no paperwork. I mean, we can all have boxing chat because boxing chat is everywhere. But is it boxing chat if you just talking about shit that could happen? It ain't boxing chat if you just talking about shit that could happen. You feel me? If you just talking about shit that can happen, get out of here with that dumb shit. Yeah. Yeah, but listen, look right here though. Remember, Michael Johnson boxing talk. You say, remember that slap video? Now imagine Mark slapping Louis. Who got that shit up? Oh, Michael Johnson got that. If you guys haven't seen that slap video, you guys got to go see Michael Johnson's boxing talk because he saved it. I didn't save it. This dude got slapped retarded. No, Mark Kidney slapped you, yeah, he's probably. Yeah, he said I'm not hugging no man with that type of icon. Yeah. Oh no, he made that up, man. That's family right there, man. Y'all gotta respect Ray. That's actually he family. I'll hug Ray. Ray just stupid. He drew that. I'll hug him. I don't care. Shit, I done hugged a lot worse. And sometimes you might have to hug somebody in your family. You never know. You go to a funeral or something, you gotta hug everybody. I don't care if they broken down. You gotta hug them. Yeah. Gil Cole say you hug me if you want. See, I see what you're doing, Gil. And I know you don't really represent that water gun either. See, I know about your pistolas, baby. You want, hey, Eagle. When Eagle hug you, it ain't the same kind of hug like everybody else get. See? Because once I hug you, there's no pistola action afterwards. It'd be silent. Hugs are silent, see? And when you taking that last breath from that hug, you like, oh shit, I didn't know all that shit was done to me. Now your waist all wet. Your waist all wetted up. Your feet wet. You like, how my feet get wet in my waist? And that'll be your last memory. Ray talking about, can I hold $1? You don't need no damn dollar. Get out of here. Yeah, can I hold $1? Can I hold $1? You sound like somebody on the street. Derek Bailey said, man, he might decapitate you. Yeah, no shit. If you get slapped with that kind of power. Yeah. No, I don't know, but Futch, see, Papa Smurf did, that's why I said Papa Smurf, because Derek Bailey had to translate for y'all. He came back, he said, Futch saw something. No, it was something that Futch didn't like. It had shit to do with, I don't think it really had to do with Lennox skills, because he wasn't as fast as Bo and he didn't hit as hard as Bo. He did a lot of holding shit. I think it would have been an easy fight for Bo. Shit, Holyfield put hands on Bo. Think about the people that actually beat Lennox Lewis. If you line up all the people that beat Lennox Lewis, they would not beat Bo. And I know this triangle theory, but they would not beat Bo. Think about it. The ones that beat him, they wasn't gonna beat. I would like to see him go again with McCall, but to be honest, when McCall is mentally right, I don't think Lennox Lewis can beat him. He cannot. But he might have saw something too, so I respect that. Oh, okay. Yeah, the weightlifting suit. I see that. I'm going to read the whole sentence. He said that's why Mark stopped powerlifting, because he said everyone was on the juice. He said they won't regulate it. He said Mark just used the suit. That's it. Just enough just to hold that body together. Oh, yeah, there you go. Derek Beatty going back in the day. He said, remember Jesse the Body used to try to outpose Tony? Yeah, Jesse the Body. Then I remember it was something back in the 90s or something like that. I remember, because I be pulling up these old clips and shit. And somebody said, because he was commentating, he used to commentate for wrestling, I believe. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. I think Jesse Ventura used to commentate for wrestling, and somebody said, I think he got in the ring that they called him up as being a veteran or something. He called him in the ring, and somebody said, they said, Jesse, where have the body gone? Where has the body gone, Ventura? One of the announcers said that. I'm like, that's cold. Where has the body gone? Yeah. No, Lennox didn't lose to Bo in the Olympics. Bo actually lost to him. But Bo had a lot of stuff going. I don't even know the whole story. You got to talk to Riddick Bowe. He's still around. All you got to do is go up to Brooklyn. You'll find him. Think he got a gym up there. You can ask him. He'll probably talk to you. He's a cool guy, man. You can probably talk to him. We'll go up there together. I'll take Ray with me so y'all can see who Ray is. Yeah, we can go talk to Bo. Yeah, we can go up there and talk to Bo. Y'all think I'll just be talking, but we can go talk to these people. I just don't care about talking to all these people all the time. I got people I can talk to. I know a lot of different people. I believe me, because I'm into that. You know, I'm not heavy in the music, but I'm in the music. I know the musicians, all that, man. I got somebody I can talk to somebody to talk to somebody to talk to somebody. Matter of fact, I got a neighbor upstairs. She a professional. She's a native, but she a professional singer. She sang her ass off. I'm going to try to do a little collab with her. I got to do something for this whole COVID shit. I'm going to try to get her to do it. But I know she's busy right now because she got to work at home right now. So, yeah, I'm going to try to get something done with her. And I know I just have so much on my plate, so a lot of times I don't get back with y'all on certain stuff like right away. But one thing Eagle does do is he get back. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, we know that, though, yeah. But it was something, but D'Lo brings it out, though, because D'Lo said Bo signed to fight Lennox. Then he got his ass KO'd by McCall. That's on Lennox. And that's what I wanted to see. I wanted to see McCall with a straight mind fight him again. He would have knocked his ass out again, for sure. Lennox Lewis cannot beat McCall. You can't call yourself the best if it's somebody that you just clearly can't beat. A man with a mental problem knocked your ass out. Get your ass out of here. You supposed to be some kind of greatest. Get your ass out of here. Talking about you want Tyson. Tyson had mental problems. And you was able to beat Tyson when he had mental problems, but you couldn't beat McCall until he really had like a mental breakdown. That's the only reason you beat him. You hit him with the biggest shot you can hit him with. Just like I told him that Benavidez was loading up and he couldn't hurt the guy. Yeah, some people just don't have the power that y'all think they got. Y'all can strap right them if you want to. Some people just don't have that kind of power and shit. Loading up and telegraphing your punches and landing them, and you ain't hurting nobody. Get your ass out of here with that. We're going to see what happened. But that's what happened. So D'Lo brings it out, but at the same time, D'Lo, what happened is just just forget this stupid shit. You know, it's just prestige. He wanted to keep him. I think he wanted to, if that, that's the case, but I think he wanted to keep him on the playing field where, you winning. You don't want to drop back down to somebody who got knocked out by somebody with mental problems. And now you fighting them. We wanted it, but it would have been a bad look. It would have been a good look for us, but if we don't know the business like that, it might have been a bad look. So I don't know. Holyfield even complains about it, but Holyfield, Bo knocked your ass out, so shut up. So I don't know. Oh, okay. He said D'Lo said just got back in. He said I was on a call, so I missed the Bo conversation. No, I was just telling everybody, you want to talk to Bo about it. I say down there in Brooklyn. I say he got a gym. Go down there and talk to him. These people will talk to you, man. Just go holler at them and just tell them, hey, that you would have, you with a chat group online. You just want to know, the real story. What's the real deal? Bo will talk to you. Bo ain't gonna have flashbacks and slap the dog shit out you. Hopefully, he might. So don't. Just because I say go talk to him don't mean that you go down there and start no shit and get your shit slapped out. Yeah, Bo chilling, huh? Who you talking about? Who has his own show? Ray? Ray probably gone. Who got their own show? You ain't talking about. Are you talking about Mark? Who you talking about? We talking about a lot of. We threw a lot of people in there. Oh, you're not talking about Jesse. Yeah, Jesse, I know he had one conspiracy. That was on TV too, though. Yeah, but he might be down there chilling. He said, D'Lo 404. He said they robbed Boy. Bo Roy, and another American fighter in the same Olympics. Yeah, the ref, well, same shit happened the other night. The ref just stopped the fight, and the guy said that Benavidez can't hit. He said he hit me, but he ain't got no crack. And I got to agree with him. I don't care who you knocked out, but if you not even making the guy take a standing 8 or nothing, then maybe you don't have no crack. Maybe your shit got cracks in it. I don't know. But Bo was looking over in his corner, and he was just confused by what was going on. He's like, what the hell? He was like, what the hell? And the ref said, oh, no, you can't fight no more. That's what, go back and look at how he stopped it. Like, no, you can't fight no more. Bo was like, what the F? Yeah, I seen this stupid shit. Deal 4 again. He said McCall boxed Lennox ears off. Them stopped him, but folks talk like he just landed a perfect shot on him. No. Yeah, he's whooping that ass. Okay, you said Lennox was a beast though, for real, but that beast didn't do all the shit he should have done as a beast. That's all I'm saying. I'm not arguing with you, D-Lo. It's not no argument. I'm with you, brother. No fight the ego, okay? Don't fight the ego. I'm with you. I'm with you on that. So I'm not, you feel me? So I'm not mad and nothing like, I don't never get mad at none of y'all. So I'm not mad at y'all. So don't take it like, oh, ego mad today. No, ego ain't never mad. Just think about it like this though, that we didn't get all the stuff we needed to. Now, he might have been a beast, but he could have done more beast mode shit to make us have no doubt. Some of us got doubt. And most of my doubt is with McCall. That's most of my doubt. Most of my doubt is to see, if you would have went to go really see him when he was stable, go back and see him one more time just to make sure. Just to make sure. If you got the second win, but you didn't hurt him or nothing. He was stopped on mental problems. But go back when he wasn't hurt. If you would have said, well, let him get himself together and I'm really going to stop him. If you went back and did that, and then I would have gave you, you see what I'm saying? Then I would have gave him a lot more credit. But you let a mental illness patient whoop your ass. Get out of here. Oh, yeah. And one thing that, see, and you just brought that up too. Yeah, Mercer whooped your ass too. You didn't want no more Mercer. Mercer whooped your ass. Because Mercer was not the combination type of fighter, but against you, he started being there. When Mercer threw combinations, your ass was in trouble. Because Mercer was more of a 1-2. But if Mercer started throwing combinations at your ass, and Mercer was hurting his ass too. Mercer started throwing combinations at you. I gave Mercer that fight. Yeah, you're right. So that's what I'm saying. You said a beast though, but there's a couple of things you did that wasn't beastful. There's a lot of things you did that wasn't beastful. Some of your shit don't work against all fighters. You can't hurt. Just like Ernie Shavers used to be able to take a whole lot of shots, right? It's a hard acorn to crack. Ali used to say that's a hard acorn to put cracks in. Sometimes people got that skull where it's just hard. You doing you loading up and you ain't doing shit. And they telling you that's it. If a fighter's telling you that that's it, then you're in for a long night. And by the way, the Thriller not the Thriller in Manila, but the Rumble in the Jungle, George Foreman, Muhammad Ali, don't think that George Foreman was like huge when it came to Muhammad Ali. I mean, size-wise, Ali was big. Ali was a big boy. At that, like right under 220, he was still big. Because he was more lean. A lot of people didn't know that Ali was strong as a bull. And you can see some of the way he just manhandled, just grabbed George, throw George off of him. I got some steals. I'll throw him up one. I'm not going to throw him up today, but I'll throw him up. Y'all see. Just see. Yeah. But don't you think that's the worst case scenario for a fighter when the opponent got enough to touch you and piece you up? Not to put away. Typical example, Ben versus McClellan. Yeah, but McClellan had never took that. But McClellan was already, he had something that was really wrong with him at the same time. Yeah, but McClellan, I don't know. You know what? That's a good one, y'all, sir. Damn. Because the thing about, I don't know how Ben had that fortitude. That shit's just built in you. I'll just put it that way, y'all, sir. I'm going to put it this way. If anybody else in here sees it any other way, then put it down. But for me, y'all, sir, makes a great point. And for me, that Ben, took he just took a tremendous amount of hard shit. I mean, it might have so put him down, but he just can't. You can't teach that. That's inside. That is inside of the fighter when you can come back like that. And see, we didn't even get that with Benavidez. We didn't even get that. But Gil's all happy about it. Gil's happy about, oh, Benavidez, he all jumping up and down. I can see him right now. He probably jumping up and down the car right now. Oh, Benavidez is great. That's my new best 168. Super middleweight. Nah, I love Gil, man. Believe me, I'm just messing with Gil. I got to get underneath Gil's skin. Because D'Lo ain't jumping on him for me like he usually do. D'Lo usually keep him off me. Yeah. But he ain't starting too much shit, though. But Ben is just a monster, man. Just a monster. Yep, I thought so too, Derek Bailey. He said, I thought too so. Also, at D'Lo, yep. D'Lo said that McCall ate all them shots. Yeah, he ate them. Yeah. Yeah, but if at the same time, but if you're going to see that's what the whole thing about boxing, that what kills us as being boxing, people that know a little bit about boxing and people that are fans, what kills us is, see, we'll have some fans that look at stuff and they say, oh yeah, they should have stopped it. And it's always something that's objectionable, okay? That we can look at something and we see it one way. And, you know, a group of us will see it one way, like, oh, yeah, shit should have been stopped. And a group of us will see it a different way. But my biggest thing now, my biggest thing now is to actually, during a fight, is to look at a fighter's eyes. The one that's so-called taking the damage, and listen to his mouth at the same time. I'm going to bring up something that's tragic right now. And I don't want y'all to don't get sensitive about it, but I see stuff a certain way sometimes. And it might take a few years, Derek Bailey, for you to see stuff. Not you personally, but for us to see stuff a certain way. We talked military earlier. You know, we congratulate all the guys that's out there. You know, I still have respect for you because your mindset is, you have a belief in a system. There's a system that has you believing in the better good of what it stands for. But 53, we lost a war against Korea. And I was just thinking, the whole mindset. There was a Korean fighter. I'm not going to tell you who he is. You guys, my scholars know who he is. And they'll probably bring him up. So there was a Korean fighter that fought an American fighter, an Italian fighter over here. Nicknamed Boom Boom. So the mindset going into was that, and mind you, I'm thinking about the war. So was that I'm either going home champ or I'm going home dead. And this is the Korean's mindset. And so the Korean ends up going home dead. And when you look at that, it's like, and I'm not trying to be sadistic or nothing like that, but it seemed kind of sacrificial to me. It really does. When I think about it, at the time I didn't think about it like that. But then when I started doing more, when you start doing more grown folk stuff, and you as far as the boxing, and you start thinking more grown folk stuff, and then you start piecing stuff together another way. It's just a discussion. It's not like, don't get mad and the hate stuff. The hate emails or just hate like, you don't know what you're talking about. It's just an observation. So I'm just throwing it out there. That was tragic, but at the same time, it seemed sacrificial when you think about it. Yeah. Yeah, you're right, Derek Bailey. That's what, see, Derek Bailey called it. Derek Bailey said, yeah. He said they were about the same size. He said that's why Ali was manhandling him the way he was. Yeah, Ali could do anything he wanted to. Y'all, sir, was saying again, he said, I agree with you on that, Derek Bailey, and have no issues with refs stopping fights. Yeah. Yeah, but here's the thing about that whole thing about stopping fights. Like I said, some of us is going to say it's okay. It's about, okay, now, let me see. I'm going to give you a classic example of where if anybody, doesn't matter if you're a fanboy, a fan with knowledge of the boxing skills, no matter what, a professional, whoever you is. One fight that stands out in my mind, and this is a Larry Hazard got intervened with the fight, and that was Tommy Morrison against Ray Mercer. That was the fight. Yeah, Dooku Kim. He said Kim Dooku. Yeah, he's right though. he got the Ko and the Kim in the wrong place. Just switch those up, or just put the Kim behind that. The Kim behind that. Yeah, you're right there. But yeah, no matter who you are, if you seen that fight, you was disgusted with how many punches they let Ray Mercer, how many right hands they let Ray Mercer hit Tommy Morrison with. Even if you liked Tommy Morrison or you didn't like Tommy Morrison, that probably ended his career right there. He didn't have much of a chin on him in the first place, but that probably ended it right there, because if Ray Mercer was hitting you with flush shots like that, you probably, straight shots like that. Larry Hazard coming out of the audience, he got shit to do with the fight. He's a commissioner. He's like, y'all ain't about to sue us. And hopped up in the ring to tell the ref to stop. And then you know your shit something need to be stopped. When you got people, so here's the thing, y'all. So when you guys start agreeing about the ref stopping shit, now sometimes you might have a corner. Now the corners, back in the day, we discussed this. The corner's idea was not the same as it is today. The corner's idea now is to make sure you're okay. The corner's idea in the beginning was to get your ass out there and fight. But now the corner's caring. Now you got people on, you can get disqualified or whatever, but you got somebody up on the apron. Because remember, Corrales' dad did that. They didn't disqualify, so a lot of people get mad about the Floyd Mayweather. They get mad about that. But then Corrales' father was standing up. He got up past the stairs. Once you get past them stairs, it's a canceled fight, right? But he was just waving the towel. He just threw it in. You see what I mean? But Larry Hazard had to get up in the ring. Damn near, yeah, he was getting up in the ring. He said, like, man, stop this shit, ref. Because I don't know if it's inexperience in the ref, or sometimes refs just get excited, be watching you get your ass whooped. They turn into a fan, like, oh, damn, he's killing you. Oh, I'm supposed to stop the shit. Come on now, ref. If you're a ref, you can't get so excited about a fight to where you're not even going to pay attention to it. Yeah. You got to stop that damn fight. But like I said, some of us is going to see a fight one way, and some of us going to see a fight another way. And I'm going to tell you, you'll get a fighter hurt because this is the way people think. People think, oh, damn, man, don't stop it, man. He can still go. That's what you're thinking yourself. But like I said, I encourage you to, right now is the best time because they have the cameras right there in the corner. There's no audience or nothing. So when they go in the corner and they put that camera in there, look at him close as you can. Like, oh, shit, let me see his face, eyes. Okay, he ain't got no marks on him. He sound good. He got a mouthpiece. They got his mouthpiece, so he's not slurring. But just like I told Gil earlier, I said Benavidez got his chin cracked. And when you get your chin cracked, you talk a certain way. Benavidez is talking with, it's like his words come out, and every once in a while, some of his words is stuck because of that jaw. That jaw he got buzzed. He got his jaw buzzed. And I think it was around the ninth round or something like that when he took that chin check that buzzed his jaw. He took one where he was his shit was stretched way out. He took one of them shots, he was way stretched out. But yeah, you can talk when he's talking in the interview, you can hear. See how I said Eagle pay attention to that shit. He was hurt a little bit. But what the dude told you, when he tell you your punches can't bust a grape, look here, maybe you can throw it, maybe you throwing it out. And we know people like that. Do I have to put them up? Let me see. I'll put one up, and maybe I don't have sound. I'm just going to put them up like real quick, just so you can see. Let me see if I have it. I'm looking for it. I don't see it. But some people can throw a bunch of punches at you, and it's just not. You guys probably know what I'm talking about. I haven't talked about him for a while. Oh, here we go. But actually, the person I was mentioning was actually Tevin Farmer. Tevin Farmer. Yep. And see, and that's what they need to go back to 15 rounds. Yeah, if you run in your mouth, Derek Bailey, if they run in their mouth to act like, you feel me? If you're gonna run your mouth to act like you about that action, or like you about what the old fighters brought to the table. That's me now. I'm the new one. I'm the new deal when it comes to like the throwback fighter. That's me. I'm that one. Then that's what you need to do. 15 rounds. I ain't got no problem with that. The refs are stopping shit in 10 rounds anyway. So what's the difference? 15? Might as well go 15. Then I feel better about your paycheck. I feel better about the pay-per-view then. Like, oh shit, 15 rounders. But y'all sir said the ref has to protect the fighters from themselves at times as well, though. Yeah, but think about what I just said. You got to go back and look at the fight. You probably wasn't watching boxing back then. But look at the Ray Mercer fight versus Tommy Morrison. Just look it up. And you'll see that the commissioner got in there, not just the ref. Some refs, man, I watch fights, and this is my side. This is my observation. I have watched fights where I knew that for me, I'm just feeling, oh, this ref need to stop this. When I'm watching the ref letting the guy get his ass whooped, especially back in the day. Go back and look at some of the black and white fights. And look at some of the Marciano fights. Well, you know the ref probably should have stopped the fight when he fighting 60-year-olds and shit. They probably should have stopped the fight. You feel me? And you'll know too. You'll be like, wait a minute, they should have stopped that. He gonna kill him. But sometimes we just don't know. That's why I said now is the best time with no audience. You could listen to him. You could look at him. You can tell him, say, no, man, he's not hurting me. He's getting off punches first. He's faster than I am. Let me finish the fight. Now, if that guy would have said that and the ref stopped the fight, maybe his language should have changed. So if Ellis would have said that and they stopped the fight, then I would have been a little bit madder than I am now. Because I wanted the guy to get it. He still needed to get his chance. Regardless, anything could have happened. He needed a knockout. Anything could have happened. Maybe that was all that Benavidez had left. Maybe he would have came in tired the last round. And that's all that guy would have needed. I don't know. But 15 sound good. But that whole protection, I don't know. I don't know about that whole protection shit. Protection comes with paper. If you're gonna pay somebody, and I would have liked to known who gave me that thumbs down. Probably that guy who was visiting early in the show, probably gave me the thumbs down. I got mad because I wasn't addressing his little question. But one of you guys addressed this question. Gil did. Gil addressed him. Guess he wanted me to shout him out or something. You just came in and just. When you come in with questions and shit, you never came into my chat before and you come in here with questions. You never said a damn thing to Eagle, but you come in here with questions. You ain't never said nothing to me. You ain't say what's up to the program. You ain't said a salute to Eagle. You ain't said nothing to nobody in the chat room, but you come in here with questions. Get your ass out. Get your ass out of here. I don't have to respect. I don't have to. If you can't say something to me, I don't got to respond. I don't have to read what you wrote. Yeah, Larry Hazzard was probably one of the best commissioners down there. Larry Hazzard, yeah, Larry Hazzard. He said was a good commissioner for New Jersey. Yeah, New Jersey State Athletic Commissioner was boxing commissioner was Larry Hazzard at one point, and you see him at all them fights. He wasn't gonna miss no fights. If it was in anywhere close to New Jersey, up in there, Philadelphia, he would even be in the fights in Philly, New Jersey. He'd be in the fights over at Madison Square Garden. He'd be right there. Yeah, well respected and much respected, and deserves his place in this so-called boxing sport. Yeah, but we got the Ollie's and the Holmes and stuff like that. And just because Gil didn't hear about my choice, and I told him that I had Muhammad Ali, I had Jack Johnson, and then I had Holmes. It was a split. I had Holmes and Lewis, not necessarily knowing to pick one over the other. So that was my choice. Since nobody cleared it up to tell Gil Coles what the real deal was. But I didn't really get to recap the fight as much. But it was two, like I said, I only gave Ellis 2 rounds. He needed a knockout. It's just Benavidez was way more busier. And like I said, I don't know if he has killer power. And I don't know if you don't have like good power, I don't know if you can beat Charlo with if you don't have good power. If your power sucks, I'm telling you, some fighters will whoop your ass if they know you don't have power. Farmer didn't have no power. Still don't. Paulie Malignaggi didn't have no power. Still doesn't. And when certain fighters fought him, I mean, he's just quicker to get out the way, but some fighters will whoop your ass. Just think about it. I'm going to tell you a classic example is one of our light heavyweights that we talked about. And one of our light heavyweights that we talked about was who? One of our light heavyweights we talked about was Dwight Muhammad Qawi. And we talked about him. Now, Dwight Muhammad Qawi, if you fought him and he felt that you didn't have power, he's going to kill you. He's going to kill you. That was all it is, too. He's going to kill you. What he's going to do is what he's going to do is he's going to feel what you got, and then he says, "Oh, okay, you ain't bringing shit to this dance," and then he's gonna kill you. He's gonna beat the living shit out of you. It's simple as that. And in this chat, you guys have my thing to move up. So I missed some of what you said, and I know I did. So I wasn't trying to. So y'all forgive me for that. If you had something that was really, really important, you want me to shout it out or say it, you know, just put it back up. If it's okay that I missed it, because usually I don't miss like that, but you guys had the chat moving at one point. You guys had it moving pretty rapidly. So I just put it that way. And sometimes I can't pull them back. I can't pull it back down once it gets up there. I can't pull it back down. Yeah. Yeah, but we talked about a lot of stuff though, far as like the strength. Benavidez, I don't know. We just couldn't get into it. So maybe Gil loves him, but we just couldn't get nobody who loves him as much as Gil. I still see a lot of flaws, and if, like I said, now I have a question mark. So if you really don't have the power at your weight right now, if you really don't have the power, all that speed, and you talking about beating somebody up, you're gonna get your ass beat up. Because you're going to run into one of them fighters that feel that you don't have no power, and that's it. Oh, I'm whooping your ass. Now, that's all you got? That's what you bringing? It's going to be like Kelly Robinson and shit. That's all you bringing? You know, if that's all you bringing, I'm bringing an ass whooping. It's just like street fighting and anything else. If somebody ain't really hurting, like, oh, that's it. That's all you had was your best shit? No, I'm going to relax and whoop your ass now. And that's what a street fight really is just taking whatever somebody give you, and then you realize, okay, that ain't really nothing. He can't hurt me. Once you realize somebody can't hurt you in the street, then you're gonna wear their ass out. And the same thing with boxing and anything else. If somebody can't hurt you in sports that are physical like that, if somebody can't hurt you in football, then you're gonna do what you gotta do. If they can't even then hurt you in basketball, because basketball sometimes you gotta hurt a person or just you gotta be strong with a person. When they guard you, like, damn, I can't stop his progress. When somebody can't stop you in basketball, like you got somebody who's powerful and they driving and pushing the shit out you, but they're not even using their hands, they just that much stronger than you, then you know that inside is not your game against them. You just hope that they miss inside and maybe you can, fire on the outside or blow by them or something like that. But if they just too strong, they just too strong. There's nothing you can't compensate. You can't compensate for power. When somebody's just stronger, you're not compensating. Your speed or in like they say stealing with boxing when it comes to like stealing rounds or something like that, but if somebody's just offensively just stronger and bigger, it's nothing you just ain't gonna be able to do nothing. I don't care. You can't get coached. Are you listening? You cannot get coached into doing anything. A coach can't tell you, oh, you can do this. You can't. You can't do shit. It's nothing you can do. You can't if you're not faster or nothing like that. I mean, especially in basketball, if you can't go steal the ball, there's not gonna be nothing you can do but just get posted up. If Shaq got your ass down low, he's just that strong, stronger than you, and you're not fast enough to get the ball, he's just gonna just back you down and slam the shit. That's it. Ain't nothing you can do. You just gotta take that ass whooping. Oh yeah, there you go. So Derek Bailey is finally bringing in the truth. That's why I always got to wait for somebody to bring in the truth, because I always got these people that talk, and they talk too damn much, because they're not seeing all the stuff that I'm seeing. Did you notice that shit, Derek Bailey? The Benavidez was loading up on all his shots, and he was still able to catch the guy. Can you imagine him trying to load up on shots on somebody like Charlo, or even Hurd, or any of them? Just trying to load up shots. He's not gonna land that shit. Yep. Derek Bailey put down the truth. He said Benavidez only has 15 amateur fights, so he has a lot to work on. He said his feet are slow, also, and he stands straight up. Yeah, that's a lot of people don't get that, Derek Bailey. I keep trying to tell him. I say he just stands straight up, man. He's vulnerable for uppercuts. He's vulnerable for a lot of shit. He has a quick shoe shine. I don't know about his other hands. He don't look fast. I'm sorry, I missed it. Maybe he was just that fast, or I missed it. I mean, when he gets you in there, he can do all that. But from the outside, that shit is slow. You see that shit coming. Yep. He said no defense. Oh, so that's it, man. I'm just saying. Everybody think that he gonna just destroy Charlo and shit. I've never seen Charlo get destroyed. He gonna do all that? All right. Well, let me see. If he do it, then of course I'll eat the crow or humble pie or whatever. I'll be like, yeah. I said that's the business, man. He got it. But if I don't see it, I'm gonna be like, yeah, he got his ass whooped. There's always an ass whooping waiting for somebody. Believe me. There's an ass whooping waiting for him. There's an ass whooping waiting for Tyson Fury. But if Tyson Fury does fight Joshua, I think if he does win, he probably gonna retire. He ain't got nobody else to fight. Because remember, he's trying to go down as one of the greatest. He's gonna go down as one of the greatest drug users. He already goes down as that. A few of them go down as that. One of the greatest drug users there is. Yeah, that's it. Hey, that's what you want to be known as, or known for, the greatest drug user. But Benavidez, he has a lot of work to me. A lot of people think it was just a spectacular win and all that. Man, I'm not. Don't feed me that. My mouth is closed. You can't feed me that. You can't feed me no dog shit like that. Especially my mouth is closed, and I'm allergic to all that bullshit. I got to see him get in there and fight somebody, and I got to see a ref not saving him from having to go 12 rounds, because he would have got the 12-round decision. I'm quite sure. I'm not 100%. I'm at least 90%. I would take a 9-1 on it. If I lost, I'd lose. I'd lose. I'd be graceful on losing. You know what I mean? But if the guy could have mustered up, caught his ass coming in or something like that, which he did throughout that whole fight. He was getting caught. It just wasn't, it was sporadic. It just wasn't enough. Somebody like that, you got to always catch him. Okay, he's about to load up. When you see him loading up, that's when you counter shot. As soon as he throw it, back up and counter shot with his ass. Somebody with a Floyd Mayweather type of style would kill somebody like that. Because they're trying to load up too much. He's always trying to load up. And he just waiting for a counter. Bam. Every time he load up, he's waiting for a counter. Bam. Make him learn. He got to learn in the ring. And once he learn, you catch him with something else. That's all that is, too, man. He's just not that impressive to me. And like I told people, Derek, I said he native, man. I'm not, just because you native don't mean that you go with everybody who's native. He's native. Yeah, he's native. Ray Robinson native. I see he took his ass up out of here. He came in here, y'all. Y'all ain't seen him in a long time, right? He ain't been here in like 2 months. He come in here, start shit, and then leave. But Gil Cole want to shoot me. I might have to call Gil up. I apologize, Gil. Gil want to shoot Eagle. You see him? Did you see him, Derek? Was you in there when he put that up? He pulled a gun on me. He pulled a gun out on me, man. I think you was in me. Let me see if I can still see it up there. Yeah, you was in here. yeah, you was in here. Let me see. Matter of fact, let me see. I can scroll up a little bit. Let me see. So Michael Johnson, let me see. Yeah. Because we was talking about them slaps. Talking about Mark Henry. And then Gil Cole said, he said, hug me if you want. He pulled the gun out on me. He said, man, he might decapitate you. That was you. But yeah, Gil pulled the gun out on the Eagle, man. Pulled the gun out on the Eagle. Y'all believe that? That damn Gil Coles, man. Now y'all tell me that Gil Coles is something nice. He pulled a gun out on me. On the live too. Gil Coles pulled a gun out on Eagle on the live. You wrong, brother. You're not a good man today. But let's get up out of here, man. We couldn't talk about Benavidez that much, but we got our boats in there. We need a couple of more. Hey, we need a couple of more boats. Yeah, you see it. He pulled a gun out on Eagle, man. But anyway, we need some more boats and stuff. But what we're gonna do, we're gonna get back at it. We're gonna talk about another division. Y'all let me know. I think we did feather. I think we got to do light. I don't know if we did light or not. Because I think we did feather. I don't think we did light. I think we did feather. Yeah. It's middleweight, welterweight, light heavyweight, featherweight, flyweight. So now we do lightweight. So we just did heavy today. So we got the heavies out the way. So we'll do lightweight. And then we'll just go from there. Yeah. Yep, we're going from there. But anyway, man, my shout out to all the real people that I see. And my shout out to all y'all that mess with me. That's right. This is Monday, man. We're going into another month that fast, man. March 15th. Y'all know it. Nothing but blessings, baby. Yep. Yep. Even to the gun puller. Y'all stay blessed up, man. Oh, wow. Yep. Another condolence go out to the marvelous one too and his wife. Wow. That was a shocker to me, man. Anyway. I'm gonna catch y'all, man.